Good day, good people, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into. But before we get into all that, if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button, and bell so that way you can be notified every time I'm dropping a video. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and as always, drop a comment in that comment section. Now, let's get to today's video. So like I said, in today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into. I'm talking about Blueface, Jada, Alexis, and Chrisean Rock. Now, with recent events with Blueface and Jada Alexis having a performance, it was absolutely amazing. They had a lot of fans that came out and showed them a lot of love, and it was good because definitely I say that Jada Alexis needed that, and I also think that Blueface needed this as well because he's just now starting to get back into the swing of things when it comes toward his music, and it was good to see that they had a really good turnout, and it was good to see all the people that really did come out to support Blueface and also Jada Alexis, especially for her, this being really a first performance from her, especially since she's new to the industry. So this was good. What I will say is it was cool, and I thought that this was a moment for Blueface and for Jada Alexis. It was cool that you had some fans that were there and showing love for Rock, and I'm glad that when she saw how the crowd responded and how they were asking for her, I'm glad that she responded and said she would be at the next show, to perform with MILF Music, because that's the group that she said that she was going to be a part of, and that she had signed over to and put the emails in her bookings. But how quickly the tables have turned. Now, I'm not sure exactly if the dealings with everyday life and a baby, postpartum depression, this internet has caused her to change up how she feels. Because remember, she was telling us that she was going to change the baby's name to Jonathan, make him a Jonathan Jr. and all this other kind of stuff. And I told y'all, she's saying this, but I don't see her taking any steps to changing this baby's name. I think the baby will keep with her name, and I think that that's going to be that. Well, we fast forward to now, and I'm not sure what happened. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's the internet and these pictures that she has seen in Blueface and Jada Alexis. I'm not sure what the heck, if it was allegedly Blueface's account was hacked the other day, and a picture of the baby's genitals, they said, were shown. And it was supposed to have been, I think, from the surgery from him having a hernia, because his baby had a hernia, and Chrisean Rock couldn't be at the performance because she had a very important appointment to get to, which was to take this child to, I believe, have surgery or have a procedure done to fix the hernia. Well, Blueface did say that he was going to stay as positive as he possibly could because he knew that she was in a fragile state, and because he knew that with her dealing with postpartum depression, he did not want to come off a certain type of way, because however she's feeling is going to affect how her day is going, and that's going to also affect the day of his child. So he wants her to be in high spirits at all times. But I guess her going on a rant this morning about how Blueface has been lacking in a whole bunch of areas, and I'm not gonna post what she said. It's posted all over the internet, especially if you get on Instagram and you go to like the Shade Room and Hollywood Unlocked and stuff like that in the neighborhood. They all have the stories and her recordings of her, so you can go ahead and check that out over there. But she was going so bad on this dude. I'm not changing his name. That's why I haven't changed his name yet, and blah, 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 blah. And you couldn't even be there for these appointments, and I'm going to this place and this place by myself, and X, Y, and Z. And Blueface, I guess, has had enough. Now, Blueface didn't come out before and say anything, but as Chrisean Rock keeps going and telling us how Blueface hadn't helped her, he's not helping her with the house, and X, Y, and the third, Blueface finally let go of a video that shows Chrisean Rock clear as day, pregnant, stomach out, and they're house shopping. And he says that he was house shopping with her and that he was trying to secure a place for him, her, and the baby. And then, things happen. And even after the things happened, he said that he still tried to secure a place, you know, if she was going to get a place or wherever she was going to get a place, he said that he was still trying to secure to her that he would still pay for, you know, the bills, or pay for half of the bills and half of her rent, or whatever the case may be. But he still wanted to support. And he said that she was so gun-ho on, no, I'm going to do this myself. I'm a single parent, so I'm going to do it myself. You go be with her. So that's basically what ended up happening. That's why she ended up in the predicament that she's in right now. But he did show us that he clearly went out there and was searching for homes with her, as if, you know, he was really trying to provide a place for her and for the baby. It wasn't just hers, for both, you know. I'm glad that a lot of her supporters are seeing what the heck is really going on, because a lot of people are like, they've supported her, and you know, even with them feeling a little funny with her, you know, Blue's a good father. He did this video. He's a genius. He did this video. He knew that a whole bunch of people was going to go view the video and stuff like that. Blueface actually came out and was telling people, you know, if you guys really want to support Rock, she has way more videos. And if you know, want to see her doing music in these videos, she has a lot of songs on the internet that are not up at, you know, the 1 million views yet. So if you want to help support her, go rack up those videos and put some more money in her pocket, basically, is what he was saying. And what I think has her, like I said, it's her dealing with postpartum. It's her realizing that a baby is not a doll. A baby is not a toy. A baby is not some, you know, a thing that's just going to go to sleep when they just go to sleep. That's not what's going to happen. It's certain things, you know what I'm saying? That it's a lot of work. And she is a freshly new mother. And yes, new mothers make mistakes all the time. And that's why he says she's going to make mistakes, but give her some grace. And I feel him on that, because every new mother makes some mistakes. And a lot of people who were doing all this talking and stuff either don't have children, or they do have children and they must have forgot in the beginning the mistakes that they have made, because everyone's made mistakes, you know what I'm saying? So certain things, yes, you do deserve some grace on. But at the same time, if you know you're going shopping, leave the dogs at home. You don't need to take the damn dog when you're going shopping. Make sure you got enough people that's with you with these shopping. It's certain things that she could have done to avoid a lot of the scrutiny that she is getting, and a lot of backlash that she's getting from certain things that have taken place. You know what I'm saying? That could have been easily avoided. Now, Blueface, like I said, I guess today he has had it, because he has come out and said that when he went to Baltimore, he was going out there because he heard that his son had to have this important surgery. And that's what he thought that he was going out there for. Now, the reason why Blueface had these pictures, and the pictures, so this is what I was going to say. She's allegedly mad because some pictures of the son's private were posted on Blueface's account. Now, it was quickly deleted, and Blueface said that his phone was hacked yesterday, and he has a brand new phone and all this other kind of stuff, and it was deleted quickly. But she's upset because the picture was posted. And Blueface went in on some tweets, and I'm going to let you guys read the details of it. But what he basically said was, when I went to Baltimore, I was talking to the doctor, and I was told that you basically missed a couple of appointments. His son was supposed to have had surgery, and she had missed a few of those appointments because she was doing her own thing, or she had prior engagements and just didn't get her son there. So now that he's pissed off about that, yeah, he's letting go of certain things, and he's saying that she's a bad mom and stuff like that. And think that he's trying to give her a little piece of that action of what she's saying about him. Is he being a bad father, and all this. Now he's a bad father and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if his account was hacked or not. But I don't see him purposely putting a picture out there of their child to try to, make her even more upset. And I think he definitely would have spoke about it like how he did on this tweeting when he said, you were supposed to take this child to this appointment, and the doctors told me that you missed a couple of appointments and had to reschedule them. Like, it's just crazy. This is not a game. Like, I don't know if she was trying to wait until she got Blueface down there to go to the appointment, but then she threw it in the face of him this morning, like, you don't come to these appointments and da-da-da-da. Well, you knew that you kind of were going to be on that kind of accord. Like, what were you expecting? You didn't even tell him when the baby was coming and stuff. So now you expect for him just to drop what he's doing and to be at all of these appointments? No. If you would have made him a priority when that baby was about to be pushed out, and at least let the brother know, regardless if we saw him partying in Miami with Jada Alexis, it doesn't matter. If she would have at least showed some type of initiative to include him to call, she could have called, she could have had a family member call, like I said. She didn't show any type of nothing. And then you gave the baby your complete name. You didn't even give the baby Mr. Porter's last name. You gave the baby your last name. You gave the baby all of your names. So what do you expect? He's not just going to stop what he's doing and drop, what he's doing for the other two children and his woman, Jada Alexis, just to come and be by your side with the babies and doctor's appointments. And then he's finding out that you're missing out on important surgeries that you're supposed to have for the baby, all because you don't want to take the baby there. You want to wait for him to show up. That ain't cool. He not cool with that. And now you being put on blast. And now you got a whole bunch of fans and people who were supporting you and stuff who are saying the same dang thing. And they don't. It's like the girl who cried wolf. This is exactly what she's doing. And I'm glad that people are starting to see what the heck she got going on and what it really is. And yes, we know that she's going through a lot. Yes, it is a lot going through stuff when you are a first-time mother. But to just keep going in on this man and you're going to have to deal with him. One minute you can't call him and say he's amazing, he's this, he's that, and then the next minute you're telling us that he's trash. That doesn't make any type of sense whatsoever. And it's obvious that she definitely is going through it because Keke Palmer had posted up a really delicate message, and it was basically saying to give her grace because all first-time mothers, mess up. And I guess she read it so fast and thought that Keke was getting on her because she wrote a little message. Keke, you got my number. You could have called me and blah, blah, blah. Then she had to make another message and say sorry to Keke because she was going through a whole bunch of stuff and this is a big topic and she apologizes. She just read it wrong or read it too fast or something. But it's obvious that she's going through it, but don't throw shade and keep coming on here. And then people are pissed off too because they're like, dude, you told us you're trying to be more godly, you're trying to be more saved, and you're not going to, put yourself in this negative space. But yet and still, you study coming to the internet. You are coming to the internet and talking about this man in the most bad, negative, degrading way. Why are you still doing that if you want to be so much of a positive person? It's one thing to think your thoughts, and if you need to, write them down in a journal, baby. Do that if that's the case. But you need to stop getting on the internet and doing what you were doing before. Because if you think you're going to get different results, that's quite insane. And that's not going to happen. Y'all drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all this. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Respectfully.